Preface. Observing the role of women in the Islamic society is far from being a passing notion, yet it remains an entirely unsettled one. The female role in Islam is among the most common subjects presented to the Western reader. The aim of this work is to take an expositional approach to the issue within the context of what the Islamic faith actually stands for. It is always beneficial to undertake a comprehensive study of different concepts that relate to the status of women, looking at both the historic and modern-day eras. The purview and concepts include sources of influence, the Islamic view on gender, women's education and employment, their attire, and marital issues. The major objective is to seek a fair understanding of the role of the Islamic faith in the conversation about women's rights. In order to achieve the above objective, it is salient to consider how women were treated in terms of the spiritual, social, economic, and political ideology. The Muslim faith is one of three modern religions, akin to a triangular conglomerate of churches in which Islam plays third fiddle. The Romans created the first two religions, Christianity and Judaism. Islam followed. As we take a good look at the Muslim woman's role and how she came to play it, it is very important to understand the point of view that these religions are akin to instruments that often operate as misnomers for evil, essentially designed as the compartmentalization of human existence. The ideas are then outfitted to appear as divine ordinances from time immemorial for the noble purpose of saving and refining souls. Community and world leaders of the past always knew that most people had fragile and impressionable minds. Therefore, it was easy to impose unnatural constraints on them. Why? Well, if you look with a keen eye, you can see the obvious. The achievement of wealth and power is a tremendous motive, is it not? And these leaders' actions changed the very nature and thinking of world culture, creating broad contrasts between the early humans' indigenous way of life and the dawning of the ecclesiastic God or Allah. The sacred feminine became subjugated in this religious undertaking, and to this day, Muslim women are born and raised besieged, unable to escape the imposition and control of the Islamic Sharia law. This book serves as an exposé to enlighten those who have yet to see the light, and often don't seem to realize it's missing, regarding the contemporaneous Muslim faith with its companions of religions, joined in the act of relegating women in the name of Allah. Isn't it so easy for a child to be raised and conditioned to behave in ways that benefit those around her? To accept the constraints of religious authority placed upon her from the cradle to the grave? Should Muslim women and those who love them perhaps take another look? Well, let's find out.